get up on a locker and let's go for dingo. We're not going to be able to do legs, so go for dingo. Really get a good stretch in your hamstring, loosen that groin muscle as well as your hip flexors. Really focus on your hip flexors. Ernest Pelway, give me the big guy off the bench, please.
Number 21. He's a very good offensive rebounder. He's big, but he's a non-scorer.
What's the most important thing? You talking about? Yep, keep him off the boards. Remember, he's a shot blocker. He jumps at everything. Number 22 is a shooter off the bench. Let's go keys to the game. Keys to the game, switch legs. Bar, give me one key to the game. Win the rebounding war, RJ. Championship level defense. We gotta keep him under 50 tonight is our goal. We stay. Contain Shabazz and Roscoe, Jordan Bell. Women free throws right on the cross. Chris Boone.
Or green tow. Please move your automobile.
Alexis Moore and the rest of the Poly crew at Modern Day for the Nike Extravaganza, taking on that man, a bad man, Shabazz Muhammad.
He leads Bishop Gorman out of Las Vegas, Nevada, a very good squad, best one Poly's seen in a long time. Alex Carmen getting things started off right for Poly, but you know what? That was not the story of the first half. It was all about defense. 5-second call right here sends it the other way.
But Muhammad cannot be stopped. You can only hope to contain him, and they couldn't contain him on the glass to start with. Carmen, you see there the shooting woes for Poly. They really struggled offensively in the first half. Kept themselves in it with free throws as they were up by 3 after the first frame.
And the defense looked like it got their call, went the other way. And for Chris Camper right here, the only 3 for Poly in the first half, they were 1 of 11 from beyond the arc. That's tough. Muhammad there, just too tough to defend. But right here you see quick hands for Alexis Moore getting some easy buckets.
And that's what Poly needed because they were 4 for 26 in the first half, somehow only down by 1 point at halftime thanks to that stellar defense. And then things seemed a little bit better offensively coming out. Alexis Moore gets the easy bucket, and then Rashawn Prince with the sweep behind the back.
Camper will finish it eventually, hangs on the rim for a little bit. Things started to look up for the Rabbits, but Muhammad said, you know what, I can still ball. He finished with a game-high 31 points. He really put the team on his back, and then the whistles started coming.
Yeah, these don't seem like significant fouls, but you know, when you pick up meaningless fouls in the third quarter, some, you know, maybe cheap fouls, that can come back and hurt you in the fourth quarter as Ryan Anderson starts the scoring. Poly offense improved greatly in the third quarter, scored 17 points, but Muhammad, that is why he's considering pretty much every great college basketball school in the nation.
Jackrabbits looked a lot more alive in the third quarter. The scoring was significantly better, as you said. Here's Prince knocking down a triple right there. Jackrabbits really still had to feel good. They had been called for a lot of fouls, but their offense was much improved. That's beautiful. Jackrabbits up 5 after the third.
And with the way their defense has played this year, that has usually been good enough, but the defense today was a little bit too physical for the refs. That's a foul right there. And they were in the bonus coming in. That's a double bonus. You know, you're giving up free throws here and there. Bishop Gorman goes on a 15-2 run to start the fourth quarter and got just 2 field goals in that stretch. They were 18 for 19 from the line in the fourth quarter. Obviously, Poly not helping themselves with the cheap turnovers as well. But really, Bishop Gorman gets into this game at the line.
That's really where their bread was buttered in that fourth quarter. Obviously, you know, turning the ball over, giving away breakaways, sometimes you have to foul. And these turnovers were really costly. The shots were actually falling for the Jackrabbits, but they couldn't get enough of them up. And then right here, you just have to hack them a little bit. But they certainly got their lion's share of free throws, and their scoring was done at the stripe.
And so many free throws, so many fouls given out beyond the three-point arc, as you see there. Jackrabbits fighting valiantly on the offensive end, especially senior leadership here from Alexis Moore. Look at how he gets everyone fired up as he pulls the team back within 2.
He's all the way turned up right here, Mike. He wants to lead his team back into it. There's seniors on this team. They're not just going to go away. But you know what? It's a tall task with Muhammad playing the way he was. Fortunately, a few things went Poly's way to keep him close. Alex Carmen with a beautiful and one right here. But you know what? It's the unseen free throws that were going in.
Yeah, I'm not going to put 50 free throws in a highlight, but like we said, they did get 18 free throw points just in the fourth quarter. And in a game that ends up being decided by 5 points, that obviously is the story. Eventually, the luck's going to run out for Poly on the offensive end, as it does here for Moore. And Bishop Gorman is going to win 58-53, giving Poly their first loss of the season. Jackrabbits now 22-1.
Tough loss for Long Beach Poly, but it is a quality opponent. And the state title still well within their grasp. Jackrabbits will return home to Long Beach. They'll head to J-Town on Tuesday to continue their Moore League slate before heading into the playoffs. You want all of that coverage? GazetteSports.com.